Chama Wingapo. I am Pau Aguirre and today we're going to travel in space and time for a new adventure. Let's meet the Powhatans. Today we're gonna talk about the Powhatan tribe that was located in Virginia in the USA. We're going to talk about the encounter of two cultures, the British and the Powhatans. When the British arrived to the United States, they were not alone in the colonies that they founded. The Powhatans had arrived before, 12,000 years before. Can you believe that? Powhatans were a group of many tribes that spoke the same language. They also lived by the river Potomac. They had a chief, and that chief had a very special daughter. Her daughter was famous, probably you know her. Her name was Pocahontas. Probably you know Pocahontas because of the Disney movie or because of the bedtime stories or you've heard about her in any other place, but we're going to tell you some special things about her that you may not know.
Beyond those trees or right behind these waterfalls. Can I ignore that sound of distant drumming? For a handsome, sturdy husband who builds handsome, sturdy walls and never dreams that something might be coming just around the river bend.
In the movie, it appears to be like a young woman that falls in love with John Smith, but that's not true. Pocahontas used to have 12 years old. She was a girl. Pocahontas was always standing for Iwinitu. That is the word that the Powhatans used for peace. She was captivated by the England people and she was taken to England. So she stayed there for 1 year. While she was there, they changed her name into Rebecca. There she met John Rolfe and they were in love, so they got married. They also had a little boy called Thomas, and people think that this is the real reason why Powhatans and British people had peace finally. They used to live with the Powhatans, but later, 2 years later, they sent them to England where they got sick and died. Also, the Powhatans couldn't survive to the European illness, so they were dying really fast. Right now, there are only 3,000 Powhatans in Virginia. That means that they are endangered, just as animals that we've talked before. They are endangered and they have less probabilities to maintain their tribe in this world.
You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew.
Powhatans have a really strong connection with the nature. So they are good at fishing or planting different things. They have their clothes with animals' skin, and they also love to be in contact with nature. As you can see in the Pocahontas movie, they honor the natural resources that we have and they take care of them. Today they live in 2 natural reservations where they have not forgotten their roots and all their beliefs. As you can see, also people can be in danger or tribes, so it's up to us to maintain and respect those tribes and let them be who they are. We can learn a lot of things from the Powhatans. They take care of the nature and they take care of each other. So let's learn a little bit about them and continue living, taking care of our planet and our people. Now you can go and continue trying to paint with all the colors of the wind. Bye bye.
Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of